We've arrived at Grand Turk. Now, do you think I'm capable of walking to that beach from here, or do I want to go any further than that beach from here? Right to that beach or left to that beach?
But this is not just a beach. It's also a fun resort.
In order to get to the beach, you've got to walk through the shops. I'm looking for a crystal for our granddaughter. There are 10 umbrella stands offering tours to different places. But that's not all that's here. You might want to look around first. If you're feeling adventurous and you want to have a go on the Flowrider, come to Margaritaville, and there's the Flowrider and a pool area and free beach chairs.
This is not quite Amber Cove, which Jean has a film of on her channel, but it is a resort and a beach.
The minimum height is 52 inches, there's no minimum age, and it's $40 for an hour and a half. So Stuart, you're good to go.
Yeah, I don't think so. I may have surfed into a pub for a pint of Carling Black Label, but that was a rig, and it was a cheat. I can't surf.
And it was a very long time ago. I'm feeling very old here. Very conveniently placed public conveniences. $300 to rent 2 beds under the shade. I think we'll find a quieter bar. So this is where you get your taxis, your buses, or vehicles that you've hired either privately or through the ship for your trips.
An adventure on a golf cart seems to be the main thing to do here, but all there is to see is the lighthouse and a museum and other beaches.
Should you so desire, you can get a bus from here to the lighthouse for $20, or you can go to the airport for $6, but we don't need that, we've got our ship here.
Grand Turk and Salt Key were great salt producers back in the day. You might ask what the salt was used for, but it was really important because they used the salt to preserve the meat that went out with the armies that were fighting during the independence and the revolution. So when the salt stopped, they were really in trouble.
The splashdown of John Glenn threw this island into the spotlight, and this is a celebration of all the astronauts who splashed down near here and came here for their debriefing. In my opinion, if you turn right from the ship, the beach is much nicer, it's quieter, you've got the lovely beach whale restaurant, but the sea is not as easy for swimming. There are rocks on the bottom of the ocean, so we had to swim up the other end and then we came back down here. If you turn right, there's a lovely little self-service bar with great views over the bay, and I noticed it sells coconut shrimp, so I'll be back. If you want to rent an umbrella and a cooler, which doubles as a safe to keep your valuables in, it's $45 for the day. If you want to rent a luxury cabana, it's $150. If you want just one of those smaller ones, it's about $75. But if you want to rent a sunbed with no umbrella, it's free. This is left from the ship, and this is where the local traders are selling drinks, doing braiding. And the seabed's lovely here. It's sandy on the bottom.
These are looking like old holiday properties that squatters have taken over. The last time we saw derelict properties right on the beach was in St. Vincent, and Sandals bought those. So these will get bought. The last shack along the beach is Jack's Shack. It's nice and buzzy, but it's not as loud. The further you walk along the beach, the more local it gets. Some people did actually walk into town and said there were some interesting things to see, but we did stay on the beach and had a great day. As you walk back to the ship, underneath the walkway you'll see the fish. And our ship left late, so we had this rather lovely evening with a pool party going on the deck. Wherever you're going in the Caribbean, don't forget your driving license.
The beautiful Montego Bay. We're in the tourist downtown Montego Bay. We're just over the road from the Bay Harbour shops, and we're going to go and try Margaritaville, see what it's like.
Damaged by a recent hurricane, Margaritaville is still being rebuilt, but it is open.
It's very easy to get a cab to Doctor's Cave. It's $8 a person, and then extra if you want a sunbed or an umbrella.
Marcus Garvey, our first national hero, Sam Sharp and Paul Bogle, they were both put to the gallows.
There is a huge park, a bit like Hyde Park, where they have massive concerts and all the reggae bands come and play at a massive event. And on the wall outside, they've got fantastic paintings of the reggae stars.
Jean cruises into the Cayman Islands.
You can get a $12 trip to the beach, or if you pay $30, you can get a sightseeing tour, which takes 2 hours.
So what you guys want to do?
You can't walk around looking at your phone and not looking where you're going.
Turn right to go shopping.
And the biggest selling thing in all the shops is Blackbeard's rum cake. Really nice.
Go straight on to see the Heroes Square.
We're in Heroes Square, and this sculpture is called Tradition. I absolutely love this statue. It's called Aspiration.
Or turn left for the beach.
2 minutes from where you get off the tender is the Cayman Craft Market.
He came back and washed him back into the shore, and he's so happy. After the story, the kids get to color.
Now we're going to go and try and find the beach.
And the nearest beach is just over the road.
You don't need to snorkel. These fish are practically alive here.
Look, there's somebody with them and they're jumping around. The fish are literally just waiting off that rock.
Yes, I'm one of the artists here in the Cayman Islands.
Absolutely beautiful. They're all beautiful, aren't they?
Thank you.
Not very far until you come to Sunset Cove, and there is the most glorious bay, completely safe for swimming, safe for children, and sandy bottom. It's fantastic. I want to say violinist, but you're so much more than that. How would you describe what you do?
I'm playing violin, I'm talking about my life, and I'm trying to serve my audience the best I can.
And you have a daughter?
Yes, I do have a daughter. She's 6 years old, Aneta, and she's home with my parents right now.
I was just wondering what you walk down the aisle to.
Gabriel's oboe from the mission. Everybody thinks that we met on ships. Absolutely not.
Okay.
We were studying together in music academy in Poland, in north of Poland, and we were friends for quite a long time. And then one day he said that, you know, Joanna, if I could be your boyfriend for just 1 week, I would be the happiest person in the world.
Oh, romantic.
I said, I have 1 week. And now he's safety officer, soon staff captain.
If you enjoyed hearing Joanna Marie share with Jean, then do listen to Jean's other interviews with top cruise celebrities. Please subscribe to Jean's channel, Cruise Doris Visits, and cruise while you're at home by reading these great cruise adventures. Start with Cruise Ship Heist.